Who remembers the 80s? I remember going back to school and getting to pick out all those school supplies with the bright colors and fun patterns. So today we are going to step back in time and do some 80s revival Dollar Tree crafts that will cheer up your home office or your homeschool setup. These are budget-friendly DIYs thanks to some Dollar Tree finds. So let's get going on the first DIY. I did some sketches for how I wanted this desktop organizer to come together. The 80s were all about those abstract shapes and really bright, punchy colors. I love playing with foam core and seeing what I can come up with. I plan on putting paperwork in here, so foam core should be sturdy enough for this task. I started by cutting out the shapes. This video is part of the Back to School Challenge hosted by my friend HEIDI SONBOUL DIY. I love HEIDI's channel and there will be a playlist with other back to school DIY projects, so I will make sure to link that in the description box below. I used this color palette as inspiration, and you'll notice that I stick to this theme for all of the projects, and this is so that everything on my desk has a consistent look and feel. I like to use a garbage bag to prevent paint from getting everywhere. It's just a little easier to put together this garbage bag on the desk rather than laying out a bunch of newspaper. Hey, if you're stopping by my channel for the first time today, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate your love and support here on Artsy Cupcake. My name is Maria, and my passion is sharing ways to get creative in your home. If you're busy working a full-time job like me, then you may not have a lot of time to be creative. So I try to make my DIYs as simple and low cost and quick as possible. If you love home decor and DIY inspiration and you're as obsessed with the Dollar Tree as I am, then make sure to hit that subscribe button right now, and then you'll know when my next video goes up. You can try a few techniques to get the splatter paint look. You could put the paint onto your brush and fling it, or try tapping the brush to get the splatters on the surface, or you could use a metal wire piece like the one I have here. Each different technique will create a slightly different effect, so just go with whichever one you like best, or you could do a combination of all of these. A little hot glue, and we have our final desktop organizer. Now, don't go having a cow over how totally awesome this is. I've been wanting to do a wall hanging with yarn for a while, and what better time to put one together than for this 80s themed decor when macrame was all the rage back in the 80s. I did a sketch for this one too, and then I cut out the shapes from this piece of foam core that I got at Dollar Tree. I painted these, and then I put a heavy book on top to flatten out the foam core. So foam core will sometimes bow if you paint it, and you definitely want to flatten it out before you glue it. I looped some white Dollar Tree yarn until I got the amount that I wanted. Then I pulled this through the bottom where I had left a slit. Once I had everything positioned, I laid down a line of hot glue, and this secured the yarn onto the back. Then I just trimmed the yarn into the shape I wanted. Remember Lisa Frank designs? They were so cute, and I also loved my Rainbow Bright lunchbox and my Care Bear accessories. Leave me a comment below letting me know what your favorite back to school 1980s item was. Now this wall hanging is like totally tubular, don't you think? I found this frame at Dollar Tree, but it had a little nick on it, so we are going to spray paint this white. I used that splatter paint technique, and I did it with the blue, pink, and purple so that it would tie in with the other pieces. I printed out this sign that I had made and I put it into the frame. I'll have this sign on my blog along with some other fun desktop and phone wallpapers to go along with this whole 80s theme. I'm a full-time graphic designer, so these were super quick for me to make, and I thought it might be a really fun download for you guys, and it would just complete your home office or homeschool area with that 80s theme. I'm loving this sign. It's like totally gnarly, right? Sorry, I can't help myself, you guys. I had made this cute set of blue and white canisters a while back, and these were actually a dupe of a set from Kirkland's, and I made it for much cheaper. But I want to repurpose the smallest one, and I'm going to use that to create a little 1980s themed pot for this succulent that I found at Dollar Tree. This was originally a gift box that I found at Dollar Tree, and I had painted it. Well, we are going to paint it again, and this time in a nice shade of blue. I put a little white splatter paint on top of that blue paint. Now, if you're loving these 80s DIYs, be sure to give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button right now so you'll know when my next video goes up. Now just add some filler and your succulent to finish off the look. This succulent pot is desktop coolness to the max. Well, I'm gonna bounce out of here, but if you want more home decor inspiration, then I have a playlist for you right over here. And then there's a little subscribe button right down there, so make sure to click on that so you know when my next video goes up. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a totally awesome day.